dokie here. Well, we'll go ahead and put these on, and we'll get ready to go here.
All right.
We're ready? All righty. We have Brad Kaaya with the Miami Hurricanes, with us today on the Coach's Corner. Welcome to the Coach's Corner. Said you've got your creative colleagues right down here, though, so I'm going to let you keep them in line, though, so you can throw a flag on them anytime you want to. All right, I'm looking right here. Look at all these things you did right here. ESPN Freshman All-American Team. I saw you in Charlotte when you picked up your award for being ACC Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, honorable mention All-American right there, too. You're on 2 of the preseason lists for this year with the Davey O'Brien and the Maxwell Award. What do you do for an encore?
Yeah, for me, the one thing which was bittersweet to me was, going to Charlotte. I know I was there. I accepted the award. It was a great honor. But what really stuck with me is the fact that my team wasn't there with me. Georgia Tech was there and Florida State was there. I'm walking in, their band's playing loud, and I'm just thinking to myself, this is awesome, but I need my teammates to be with me. I need them to be playing in the ACC championship the very next day. So going into this season, it's just a lot of people talk about the sophomore slump and can guys do as good as they did their freshman year. And for me, it's just demanding the same out of my teammates and just saying, hey, it's not all me. It's not my show. It's all of us. It's the offense. It's the defense. I need you guys to make plays for me. I need you guys to sell it for me because I'm going on for you guys.
Well, I'll have to admit, we're from South Carolina. You probably don't want to hear that word right now. I actually coached at the high school that Dylan Thompson played at. I was the basketball coach there, and I had left before he had gotten there. But he had come to some basketball camps when I was younger, so knew Dylan real well, and Marcus Lattimore and that crowd from Spartanburg, where we're from right there, though. But I know that game didn't go the way you wanted to, but was there anything that you learned through that game and through the season last year? I know like that. How is that going to help you this year with all the things you learned? What did you learn?
One big thing is just how to handle adversity, how to just stay calm through it all, because last year was up and down and there's a lot of highs and a lot of lows. Just how to handle adversity and be able to adjust, because everything that you watch in film and leading up to the week, it's not all going to be the same once you get out there on game day. Things are going to live bullets are flying. Guys are going to make adjustments. Guys might blitz the cornerback every once in a while. I know you guys blitzed the cornerback first play of the game last year. You guys hadn't did that on film for a while. So
we hadn't stopped anybody on film for a while either, so there's a lot of surprises that game.
Right. So, just the biggest thing is being able to, people just to respond and handle adversity as myself and just driving the team to do the same thing.
Our viewers in South Carolina and all like that, and hopefully anybody watching in Miami right now, what do you want? What's the most about you personally?
I'm just a team player. I don't really buy into the media and all the extra Twitter and Instagram and pictures, all that stuff that gets put out there. I'm not really reading it. That's for my friends and family to read, but I'm all about ball and I'm all about the team right now. Winning the Coastal is the most important thing to me. I know I was nominated for. I'm in the watch list for
the
O'Brien,
and also for the Maxwell.
Maxwell.
Yeah.
That's cool, but my biggest thing and my why for why I want to do the things I do is just so my teammates can feel success and get equal recognition, because they're working just as hard as I am. There's walk-ons. There's guys playing scout team who are putting 40 hours a week just like me. They got to watch film of, there was scout team guys who had to watch film of South Carolina and watch. We had a scout team quarterback watching film of Dylan Thompson saying, oh, he's going to throw the flat. You better hit the flat. You better fill the hole. You better give us a good look. So there's guys working just as hard as me who aren't getting any recognition. So I want everyone to.
It had to be a good feeling to accomplish the things you did in your first year, because there have been some great quarterbacks. Miami could be quarterback you. There have been some great guys who have come through there, though. But did you feel? What was your feelings on your first season in college ball?
It was just a bit. It was bittersweet. It was definitely bittersweet. Those accomplishments are cool. You see the All-American and all that stuff. But I just got to carry it in the next season, because, it was my first season. I got 3 more to go. So 3 more years of eligibility, and I got to just keep doing it and, hopefully get some more wins.
If you were not playing football, let's say that you were totally disinterested in football, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be going to, UCLA or USC and, be in a fraternity or something like that. Or I don't know.
Didn't know if you would play another sport or
yeah,
you would be a musician.
If I had to play another sport, I'd probably, probably either play soccer or baseball. I've always been a soccer fan. Baseball would I mean, I'd probably love to be a pitcher. I used to play baseball actually in high school.
Okay.
A little bit. Played outfield, played third base. So I'd say either be playing baseball or soccer. So,
How did a quarterback?
I grew up a USC fan. I used to watch Reggie Bush. I was at the game where Reggie solidified his Heisman candidacy when he had that back juke against Fresno State, cut across the field, scored. I was at the game where he had that hurdle, that crazy hurdle, I think Notre Dame. I grew up a USC fan, but Miami ended up being my first offer. And just for them to come into USC's territory and do that and offer me first, and they offered me months and months before USC did and started sending me letters. So that trust factor really helped me. And also, when USC did come around, I didn't want to be like the rest. Most kids out of Los Angeles, they see USC and they say, hey, I'm committing there no matter what. They offer me, I'm going there. I might take a visit to Florida and Alabama and always Texas, but I'm committed to USC. So for me, I just wanted to be different than most and make my own trail.
Mentioned all the famous quarterbacks have come through Miami. Do those guys come around and give you advice? Are they there for you, or they just kind of let you do your own thing?
No, Gino's there a lot. Gino's a great guy. He's given me some. Actually, is one of the other quarterbacks who goes to Miami right now.
Okay.
So he's in the QB room with me. His son is, but I've met Vince Testaverde. Vinny Testaverde. Not his son's name is Vince. Stephen Morris, of course, is there all the time. He's a good dude. Met Corey, he's a good guy. He's playing up at CFL right now. He's playing for Toronto or Calgary, one of those teams. He's a good dude. Just the the QB fraternity. I mean, it's a good thing to have, and it's good when those guys can come back and hey, when you're playing Florida State, it's a little more assuring when you have Gino saying, hey, handle the game, slow it down, do this and that. It helps me as a coach. Him.
With all of these things, the awards and everything, I know. In football, if you're going to be good, it's a year-round thing. But what do you like to do just to get away and relax?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got anything in particular that you like to do on your own spare time?
Yeah. Well, I love to go paddle boarding out in Key Biscayne. I love it. I love going out there. I'm usually not good at balancing on the board, but I usually go on my knees or sit down. My girlfriend goes with me. She plays soccer. Pretty much anything like that. Chilling, relaxing with the guys. We'll play, Xbox. A lot of the guys are on Xbox playing like on the headsets and playing like the shooting games and all that stuff together. So that's pretty fun. So just any chill kind of relaxing thing like that.
Okay.
I love doing.
All right. You're a young guy. You got a lot of years ahead of you. But have you set any goals, like as far as anything on your bucket list? To skydive, to do anything really way out there, anything really dramatic that you want to do, anything you got that you want to do?
Let's see.
Bungee jump or anything like that. Had one guy earlier today said he wanted to jump out of a helicopter.
Really?
I said I wouldn't even get in the helicopter, let alone jump out of it.
I'd say one thing for me is just travel Europe. Just travel across Europe. I mean, I've been there before, but I wasn't there for an extended period of time. But I'd say I'd love to just travel Europe. Actually, one thing, too, for me is see a soccer World Cup. I'd love to see a World Cup in soccer because I hear it's amazing. So hopefully in 4 years I'll get to see one or something like that.
I bet you will. All right, I just made you commissioner of football.
All right.
You can make any changes in the game of football. It can be rules or any change. Being a quarterback, you might want to think about a few of the football.
How about all passing touchdowns are 9 points?
Okay. I had a defensive player earlier today
3.
wanted to do away with field goals and extra points, saying you had to go for 2 every time, and you couldn't kick a field goal. If you got down there, you had to go for it. That was a defensive player.
Yeah, but my best friend's a kicker, so I don't think he'd like that.
No, he probably that put
he wants to make his money too. Yeah.
There goes his scholarship.
Yeah.
All right. Do you feel like being a quarterback too that there are enough or too many rules protecting the quarterback?
I think some of the rules are I think there's about enough. A lot of them, to me, make sense with the targeting rules, below the knees rules. A lot of us. When you go to throw and plant, you're unprotected. You're exposed. Your knees are locked out.
Right.
You're literally vulnerable. So I'd say a lot of them protect the quarterback and just knowing football. Football-wise, the quarterback is one of the most important positions, and all that knowledge that you have can't be, just thrown down the drain from one hit. You know what I mean? Because the offense runs to the quarterback, and just to be able to protect that, I think it's crucial. It's crucial.
You are in a position, being a quarterback, to be leader of the team. What is your definition of a leader?
A leader? To me, a leader is someone who serves. Not only is he does he hold his teammates accountable and he guides them. For me, a leader is a coach, a mentor, and a commander. So a commander commands, he leads. Mentor, knows guys personally. He can kind of back guys if hey, if a guy's missing class, hey, what's going on? How's your mom doing? How's your dad doing? You good? How's your baby girl? Stuff like that. And then a coach is just being able to to let a guy know what exactly he's doing. And at the same time, you as a leader, you have to be able to get your hands dirty too. You can't just watch from up top. You might have to get down there and get in with them too. So you live and die with your teammates pretty much.
What do you think your strongest leadership qualities are?
I say my strongest qualities is I've improved a lot of them since last year. I'd say just being able to relate to my teammates and just know them from a personal level, because once you know your teammates from a personal level, you can approach them a lot easier. It's a lot easier to approach a guy when he knows you and you know him, you know his background. Because our locker room dynamic, it's unlike most places where we have guys from Miami, we have guys from Broward, we have guys from the South, guys from Georgia and Atlanta, guys from North Florida, guys from New Jersey and the East Coast, and even me from California. So it's a crazy dynamic, and when you can break those barriers down, it just helps you just so much more on the field. Once you're a tight-knit bunch, from getting to know each other's goals and aspirations and their backgrounds, it improves your play on the field.
I know, Miami's got a definite home field advantage. What place did you have the most fun to look forward to playing? I would venture to say it wasn't Shreveport, Louisiana, or what down Birmingham, Alabama, where the bowl game was and stuff like that. So,
where I look forward to playing
your
regular season
favorite road game to play.
Favorite road game.
Place to play. Go play.
I've only played one season, but I'd say Virginia Tech. That was one of my favorite experiences in football. Just their whole Enter Sandman. We got the rock and roll playing before the game.
Right.
And that even got me hyped. We were jumping. The fans were jumping. Virginia Tech's jumping. Just that atmosphere was amazing to play in front of. Just to go on there and experience that. They're good opponents, and it's just I love that game day atmosphere.
Game.
It's a lot of things. I'd say for me, just knowing that you can, at the end of the day, you always have a family of brothers you can go back to, no matter if you win or lose, or no matter how the outcome goes. It's a group of guys who are going to have your back. It's a fraternity in a sense. It's a brotherhood. It's a family. It's my family away from my family, because I'm in LA. I barely get to see my family.
Right.
So these guys, I see more than my own, than mom and dad. So for me, it's just having that brotherhood and knowing, a lot of these guys I'm going to know for the rest of my life, and they might give me a job one day. I might give them a job one day. So just knowing that you're that brotherhood, and you're out there working with those guys, and you're living, you're dying with your teammates. It's just it's nothing like it.
Last question for our young fans out there: what advice would for the ones that want to be a college athlete someday? What advice could you give them?
Yeah, just set your goals, because if you have no goals set, then you don't know where to travel to. So my biggest advice is set your goals, and you don't know if they just might come true. Because for me, I set a certain amount of goals. I said I want to throw for 3,000 yards. I want to win the state championship my senior year. I want to get an offer from Miami, USC, UCLA, and Washington by my senior year. I said I wanted to make it to the Nike opening in Elite 11, finish in Elite 11, all that stuff. Start as a freshman. I wrote them all down. And my dad always told me, when you write your goals down, they're more likely to come true than when you don't. So that was my biggest thing. And, all those goals for me and aspirations came true. So it's pretty crazy. And, yeah, that's what I'd say.
Well, we appreciate you. You're on Mr. Bill's list now, with all the list of places you're on right now. There, you're on the Mr. Bill list too, for winning that. But we appreciate you being on the Coach's Corner today. Wish you the best of luck this year, and look forward to seeing you play.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.